Hi, my name is Rick Lawrence. I'm author of The Jesus-Centered Life. This is the very first installment of our brand new Jesus-Centered Life YouTube channel. So welcome. Let me tell you a little bit about myself before we jump into today's topic. I'm married for almost 26 years now, and I have two teenage daughters. In fact, the femaleness in our family doesn't stop there. Every little thing in our household is female. Probably the ants are female too. We have two female cats. One of them is deaf, and my wife called me once to tell me she was taking her to the chiropractor. So we also have a Bichon Frise, probably the most female dog of all dogs. Google it and you'll see what I mean. We also used to have a female hamster, but the female Bichon Frise killed it. So there was a deep thread of tragedy that ran through our home that evening. So there you know a little bit about me. Today we're going to talk about paying ridiculous attention to Jesus. I was thinking about this the other night when my wife and I were on our walk. We take a nightly walk around the 2-mile loop in our neighborhood, and we were coming about a quarter mile away from our house, and it was dusk, and about, 50 feet in front of us, this girl jumps out from behind a fence onto the sidewalk in front of us and starts walking in front of us. And then about 15 feet later, another girl jumps out of the bushes and joins her. And the two of them keep walking up the sidewalk until they get to the corner. And then two guys jump out from, I don't even know where they came from, and they started chasing the girls, and the girls ran up a side street all of a sudden. I turned to my wife and I said, "Hey, did you see that? Man, that was incredible." And my wife said, "What? What are you talking about?" I said, "Didn't you see the girl that came out from behind the fence and the girl that joined her from behind the bushes, and then the guy started chasing her up the side street?" She said, "No, I didn't see that. How did you see that?" I said, "I saw that because I pay attention. I pay attention to everything in my life. It's something you can learn to do. It's called being mindful." It's kind of a new agey word that's out there today. Being mindful means simply that you pay closer attention to the people in your life. I know this is true that we don't pay very close attention to Jesus because most people in America think of Jesus like this. I mean, they think he's a nice guy. In fact, the word they use to describe Jesus most often is nice. Well, if you slow down and pay ridiculous attention to the Jesus of the Bible, you'll quickly discover that he's not nice in the conventional way that we think of him. He's focused on, dedicated to our redemption. That's because he loves us, and love is much deeper than nice. Here's how I would close off by describing this. About a month ago, I got my wife a Valentine's Day gift, and I got it from a store that we go into quite often, and I thought what I got her was perfectly tuned to her. She opened it up, she looked at it, and she said, "Rick, haven't I told you I hate this store?" And I said, I just didn't remember. But you could see the way it affected her heart because I didn't pay close attention to her. The gift was less than what she had hoped for. The gift didn't touch her. And that's only because we all crave people paying close attention to us. So does Jesus. He wants us to pay ridiculous attention to him.